Hi there, I'm Ben, and welcome to part 8 of my Let's Platinum Bioshock 2 walkthrough. We are really coming towards the end here. We are in Persephone. This is sort of the lamb chapter of it. There's two parts to it. It's going to be two separate videos. As you see, this one's really short. Basically, in this one, we're gaining entry to Persephone, but it is separated from the second part with a loading screen and an airlock, so that's why I'm doing two separate videos, because it's two separate areas. This one is pretty cool, actually. It's one of my favourite parts in the game. Most of it you're actually playing as a little sister, which is bookended by two big fights. Well, one big one, one not so bad. This first thing we're going to be doing now, you're going to be going into the large area, the main area. You're going to be fighting two big sisters at the same time. It's not that bad. It really isn't. You should be used to fighting them now. We have fought quite a few of them. Again, if you don't have the research trophy yet, there are the two big sisters here. This is going to be it after this, so make sure you get your research done on these. You should be there. If not, just one of them. You should be really close to doing it. That's just one power to the people there as well. I just mentioned there's two more in main Persephone, and that's it for those as well. There's just the 14 of those. I'm collecting audio diaries still. We only needed 100 for the trophy. We got that in the last episode. I'm collecting the rest of them for anybody who's kind of missed any along the way. So here's another one here. So yeah, the fight. I'm going to set up, I'm going to put a couple of mini turrets down, and I'm going to be using Hypnotize, which doesn't work as well as I'd hoped, but it's sort of turns them. It should turn them on each other, but it turns them on against it turns them against the mini turrets and the bot I use actually. So yeah, not great. So just really stick with armor piercing and winter blast like I've done in most of the game, to be honest. And yeah, they go down pretty easily that way, so it's not too bad. Before we do that, there's a gene machine where you can change your tonics. I'm going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing any more harvesting, gathering, sorry, there's no more little sisters. Well, the kind of is, you are going to be a little sister and you're going to do 3 gathers yourself. You're not going to get attacked or anything, it's just while you're a little sister you can go and do it. But there's no gathering, so we don't need the tonics for that, and we don't need the tonics for research anymore. So you're going to see me, I'm just going to skip past this really, we don't need to watch all of this, but I'm swapping out anything that's to do with research or to do with little sisters gathering Adam. Putting all the good stuff in basically. So I'm going to put a turret here, and I put one down at the opposite end. This is to kind of split them up. It does work quite well. One will go for one turret and one will go for the other. So yeah, it's a good way to split them up. You don't want them to both come at you at the same time. But they will take a shine to your turret and the bot. There he is. So yeah, that's going to be what they're going to go for first, especially if you use Hypnotize, which I'm going to do. They always land in the same place here. They're going to land sort of just to the left of me there. So you can use this red canister that I'm going to pick up in a minute. Or try to. Where are we? I'm going to go in the water. No. This was my original position, sort of back here. One will split off and go down the stairs to take on that turret, and one will come for you up here, so you can sort of divide and conquer. That's always the best way to do these sort of fights. So I'm going to walk round to the other side, and I just changed my mind because I know this red tank is here. I want to do a big chunk of damage because both of them drop next to each other. So I'm going to try and pick it up here, and I'm going to drop in. They always drop there, and it's not much damage, but it's a decent amount. So I've used Hypnotize there, and they don't fight each other. They fight whatever isn't there. They basically just don't fight you anymore. They take on anything that is nearby. So they would have gone for the turrets anyway. So it's kind of redundant. So you can see that the turrets are all gone. So they're kind of picking on each other there. I don't know what happened there. I didn't jump. I got thrown into the air. So I figure out that Hypnotize isn't doing too well. You can see they're fighting now. I'm just sort of topping them up, and then I'm going to start finishing them off. I'm going to use Ice Blast, Winter Blast. So yeah, let's get rid of this one first. Yeah, no, not quite. Thought it was dead, wasn't quite. But Winter Blast is really good against them because you can just stop them dead. And if they if they do that, that is also very good. Like she threw the rock at the second one there. It took a massive chunk of damage out of her. So that's it. If you have the water, the Fountain of Youth tonic as well, that's really helpful because it is water in the middle. You'll be able to replenish all your health and ammo in this area. There is one little fight in this place afterwards. I'm going to skip this cutscene here, and I'm going to skip any others that are particularly long because there's no need to watch them. You're going to get the story when you do it. You're not here to watch the story, I hope, because I've just skipped it. So this next part, we are a little sister. We cannot get attacked. We cannot die. I don't think. You'd have to go really out your way. I don't know how you could. But essentially we're going to move around, do 3 gathers, which weirdly we don't get attacked by splicers, you know, like in the whole rest of the game, even though they are nearby. We're going to do that. We're going to pick up some audio diaries. There's just 4 audio diaries left. And then at the end, we're going to get reunited with our daughter. And she's going to, well, I think, she's not technically the daughter, is she? She's the, because I'm thinking of Daddy. She's assigned to you. We're going to get the trophy for max Plasmid Slots and all Plasmids as well. Hopefully you've been buying all of the Plasmid Slots. You just have that one left. You're going to get a Plasmid from her and the slot at the same time. And it's a really good Plasmid. You basically get your own big sister. Not to spoil anything, I'm sorry. But I mean, you're going to see it all in a minute anyway, because I'm gonna get out of here shortly. And that's obviously what we're working towards at this point, because we're getting some little sister, big sister, sorry, attire. So that's quite obviously what we're doing here. So yeah, we're just going to move through this area, do some gathers, get some audio diaries, and I'll be back once that is all done.
To save your life, I'm going to have to change to be like you. From here, you should be able to locate the pieces of a big sister suit. Please, bring them to me.
Eleanor is changing as Delta draws closer. In her sleep, she mutters about having witnessed moments from his journey here. She is beginning to resist the moral conditioning. Eleanor's bond with Delta is turning her from the daughter of the people back into a rebellious child whose voice I do not recognize. Worse, I suspect Eleanor of direct involvement in his return. I fear that to separate them, I may have to take measures for which I will be unable to forgive myself.
There's a piece of the suit in here, Father. Find the rest and bring them back to me.
Mother says that my condition is a blessing in disguise.
10 years, Father. Stuck in this fever dream. Mother kept me sedated in order to perfect my mind with Adam. To her, the ideal child is a genius, serving the common good without questioning it. You have saved me from that.
But Mother's unaware of the extent of my connections to the new little sisters. I don't just empathize with them. I can control them
The other sisters are made from me, in part. As they grow up in Rapture, I feel it all. When you were with the little ones, they trusted you as their father, because of me. Mother was right about one thing. I have been watching you, Father, studying the way you have treated others, and now I know who I am. I am free. After everything Mother has done to me, I am alive and sane enough to be curious about the sun. When you rescued my new sisters, I felt every one. And it gave me hope for the first time in years.
We've done it. Father is back, right under Mother's nose. I've contacted a woman named Tenenbaum through my sisters. We've worked out a way to free his mind inside that suit, to awaken the man inside the monster. Mother's entire belief structure is corrupt.
So as we turn these big sister parts in, the suit in, we're going to be reverted back. I'm skipping it here again, but we're going to revert back to our character, and everything is back to normal. Except now we're going to be gifted a max plasmid slot, so we get the trophy for that. This reunion here is a story trophy, and then we have the summon Eleanor plasmid. You're going to see how good this plasmid is in a minute. They obviously do this next fight for demonstration purposes. She is timed, she will disappear, and I don't think this time it takes a full bar of Eve, but I believe it does later on when you use it in the main area of Persephone. It is really good, and it's really good for the last fight, but it's not essential for just using in sort of day-to-day going through the level. You can use it, obviously. There are a couple of decent sections to use it in, and you will see me use it. So yeah, no, sorry, it does there as well. It takes a full Eve slot. It takes all of it up to summon her, and she lasts quite a long time. I don't know whether this is just because of the story, but it's roughly 30 seconds to a minute. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but it's long enough to clear this room out. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to let her do the damage here, and that's it. That's this level done. We're going to go through that door at the back there in a minute and finish everything. So there's going to be some more exposition, etc. here. And then we're going to go through the door, and that is it. We'll be in the main part of Persephone, and that'll be in the next video. So thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.
The surface will not have us. And now we shall be buried as a family, side by side.
Oh God, she's going to drop this building into the trench. It's miles deep. We have to find Sinclair.
Who's next?